So now let's go to Nashville, Tennessee, where Jim and Phil have the call.
The Titans are back deep, waiting for the kick. The Colts ready here for the kickoff. Will start their drive from about the 31. Here's a quarterback who's been around for a long time, stepping onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of success, and that's what you think of when you're a quarterback. You go out there, you think of good things. And when you've been in the league as long as he has, you've done a lot of good things. So there's no doubt he's confident.
Screen underneath and incomplete that time. The offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Second down now. Set up screen. Coughed up the football. And the defense has it. Touchdown. Touchdown Colts.
When you're in a divisional round of the playoffs, the pressure builds, the teams get tight, but when you're the first one to score like that, wow, what? Boost, it makes you feel great. Let the other team chase you.
It's good. Gets away. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. First down here. The Titans with an empty backfield look here. Setting up screen. Reaches out and grabs it. Going to be a tackle for a loss. Here's the defense, a unit that works best when it gets to the quarterback. Second down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. He makes the catch. He's brought to a halt. First down here after the completion. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Play fake. Gets it out for the completion. They bring him to the turf. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Here's the first snap after the big play. Keeps it here. Got the completion. Gains 18. And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very dangerous here in the first half. What's to like about this performance so far, Phil?
Oh, shoot, what is there to like? Everything. They cannot stop him. He has so much talent. He can do everything. And if I was a quarterback, I'd keep throwing the football his way.
First and goal from the 10. To the outside. He's brought down.
Well, when you get a defense that's over pursuing and just chasing whoever has the football, you like to run these quarterback keepers, but this defense, fast, able to react. They see the keep that time by the quarterback, and they tackle him for no gain.
Offense lines up here. Second and goal from the 10. In his hands, complete. Touchdown.
Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
Let's go.
To the ground. Got the touchdown. Got the two-point conversion. People love to go for two in this game, don't they?
Well, they do. And you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
The receiving team has the recovery. And now we've got what you'd call the wily veteran at quarterback, about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, when you're a quarterback like this and you've had success, you go out in the field, you can't wait for the game to start because veterans think only good things are going to happen to them. So they're confident and ready to go.
And he's forced to the ground.
It's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
The Colts come out. 2 tight ends on the field. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation. The Colts come out with a split backfield. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Well, you're down. Here you are in the first half of the game. If it was 4th and short, I could see the coach trying to switch things around. If he might go for it. But we have 4th and long. Punt that football down there. Don't make a decision that puts your team in a hole that they can't get out of.
First down on the way. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. They're setting up screen.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
Midway through the first. Looks to his left. Has his man. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And that's a gain of 13. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Play fake. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. He takes it on the counter. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
The Titans offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Gains maybe 5.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard and makes a good block.
And he's brought to the ground. First down here after the completion. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Up the middle. That's a gain of 7.
The Titans, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
From the gun. Brings it into his body, and that's a gain of 9. And Phil, you look at this offense right now, they've got a quarterback who's moving the football through the air, and that's a big reason why they're leading this game.
That's right. That's why they're leading the game. Boy, I'd hate to be a defensive back out there today. The wide receivers are good. The quarterback is...
And he's across for the touchdown.
The fullback gets the touchdown. So many things they do are underappreciated. Blocking for the running back, protecting the quarterback, but nothing like scoring a touchdown.
The ball is jarred loose. So put down a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone. Like you said, he got that 2 points.
They're lining up here for the onside kick. And as hard as they try, they fail to recover the onside kick. First down here. The Colts are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. They'll go ground. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. Nickel formation here for the defense. And he hauls it in.
Don't see enough of this in the NFL anymore. The out route. Everybody's afraid to throw it. They want all those little safe dink and dunks inside. But that is a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and wide receiver.
He has the grab, and that's a gain of 10.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
It's first down as they head to the line. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
Second down and 12. They'll run it with him again, and this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
The Colts know one of the worst things you can do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on second down, and now they have third and long. The coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on third and long.
Looking across the middle, a takeaway. Running room. In on the stop.
Isn't it awesome on the defensive side where you have linebackers can make plays like that, getting that interception? It's not always defensive backs that get to make those plays. Linebackers can do it too.
First down at the 30. Throws the pass. With 2 hands, he has it. He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. With in-zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got in this last play.
He'll throw it over the middle. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Second down and 10. Finds his mark. Still powering ahead. He's stacked up at that point. Every wide receiver wants to be considered a #1 option, and here in the first half, this is the guy who has been one, Phil.
Well, he is a #1 receiver. When we talk about #1 receivers in the NFL, that means they're able to get open no matter what the situations are presented to them. And the designs, they have been outstanding, giving them a chance to get open so far here today.
Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far, they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up if they...
That's a touchdown.
You want to make your coach happy? Have the lead and have your offense just keep pushing the football down the field and score and increase that lead.
Let's go.
Gets the handle here. You talk about momentum. That turns into an 8-point trip, the touchdown and the 2.
This offense and the head coach and the offensive coordinator, they're all aggressive So, hey, well, it's not good enough just to get a touchdown. They want to get that extra point or 2 points. Nice job that time.
They face first down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. From the gun. Throws to the right. Pulls it in.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Bill is someone who certainly starred in the postseason. What was the difference for you between regular season and postseason play?
There's so many things to talk about there, but I tell you the one thing you always notice as a player during the playoffs, when you took the field, you knew it was different because truly there was electricity in the stadium.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Drop back, shotgun formation. He's got the catch. Gets about 9 on the play.
Jim, when you get down the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football over. Good decision that time by the quarterback. Gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
Offense lines up here. Handoff made. Rock for a loss on that play.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Go running off the toss. The Colts now move the chains.
Oh, wow, another couple inches, and that would have been 6 points for the offense, but he just falls short.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. First and goal. Touchdown, Indianapolis Colts. Touchdown, Colts.
Well, the offensive line did it all on this drive, didn't they? Here it is on first and goal. Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
The Titans are ready to take it to them. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Titans getting ready now to start their drive. Double tight end formation. First down and 10. Keeps it here. Catch made.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play-action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
Halftime, 2 minutes away. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. They've come out in the dime package. Screen. Gets it out for the completion. That picks up 11.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
First and goal from the 6. Set up screen. Got the completion. That brings the play to an end.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
This will be second down. They'll go ground, and that picks up 3. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Handoff, picks up about 2. The Colts signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Goal line defense on the field. He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown.
Nothing complicated here for my man. He's one of the top running backs in the NFL. He just uses power and speed and gets in the end zone.
Gives it to him again. And so they convert it here on the two-point try. The Colts are ready to return the kick. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Colts offense ready now to see what it can do. Out of the shotgun formation. It's away from the stack. Ball's on the ground. The defense has the football. Nice tackle.
Got to protect the football on the offensive side. When you don't protect it, the way these defense
officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
I think when you look at these plays, most of the time it's pretty easy to determine. Jim, you know, it's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, you can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Inside the last 2 minutes, this one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
Good piece of tackling.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. And he's taken down after getting sacked. It's now 2nd and 18, wasting little time. From the shotgun. Sticks to his hands. That's a gain of 8.
When the defense is going to play safe and they don't want you to run by them, you've got to be able to throw these out routes where the receiver's cutting towards the sideline and the quarterback stick it in there.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Snapping out of the gun. No separation at all. Incomplete.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
This is going to be a long field goal attempt. The kick, and it's through there. The kick is good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Titans bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 20. They're going to get him here for a sack. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. That kick came right at him, and it looks like the receiving team has recovered. The Colts are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Takes it out of the eye. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
They'll go shotgun here. Looking across the middle, secures it with two hands.
Well, when you're playing this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant patterns.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, you expect defensive ends to get sacks because they come around the outside. But when you get pressure from the inside and the defensive tackle gets a sack, that's just an added bonus.
The defense comes out of the nickel, out of the gun. Throw to the left, brings it in.
That's a good job by the wide receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Split backfield here.
Let's go.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Incomplete.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Titans offense heads on to the field. The jumbo set on the field. Now 1st and 10. Has his man. He's tackled at the 28. First down here after the completion. You love to see somebody bounce back. After not being a factor last week, we're seeing a wide receiver who knows how to get right back into it.
Yeah, he was eager to get back out on the field again this week, Jim. He's anxious to go out there and do well, and so far today, he has been awesome.
The Titans snap it at the 26. Good for only a yard. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and Jim, we have seen that here in this game today.
They run the counter play, breaks free, fights through contact, gains 11.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game. The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
1st and 10. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Running room.
On defense nowadays, I don't care who's back there as a quarterback. You must be aware and not let them out of the pocket. Any quarterback in the NFL now can scramble out there and pick up some yards. Good job that time with the QB, and he gets the first down. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Tackles made. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
Well, nowadays, your linebackers, they got to be able to do everything. They got to be big enough to get in there and stop the run, and also athletic enough to be able to get in position and make an interception. Good job by the linebacker.
Makes the reception. The tackle is made.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun. Pulls it in. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Back to the air here on 1st down. Makes the reception. Gains about 3. Looking at the numbers, Phil, it's almost shocking to see 2 consecutive weeks with this type of effort out of the quarterback.
All I can say is, wow, I am surprised by this. You just have to wonder, is he okay? But I'll say this, it's hard to keep these great quarterbacks down, so you better stay on your toes.
The Colts will take the snap from the 40. They give it to him on the counter.
The outside linebacker that time just did his job very well and gets in there and makes the tackle for no gain.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. The Colts lined up. Everybody split out wide. He'll take the snap from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. No one was open.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
He's tackled right at the 31.
Of course, Jim, you and I would have called a fair catch there because you know why? We're cowards. Who'd want to take this kind of punishment when the defender's all around you?
1st and 10. They'll run it here. Taken down at the 39. 2nd down coming up. 2 tight ends on the field here. Still got it after the play action. Makes the catch. That'll stop the play right there. You love to see these players who can bounce back quickly in the league, and this quarterback has done this after a dreadful performance a week ago.
Yeah, you like to see players come back. I'll tell you what, Jim, if you don't bounce back, you know what happens to you. You go to the bench. But good for this guy. What a day he's having so far.
Offense lines up here. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. The catch is made. He's brought to a halt. The Colts trail right now, and they just have not been able to rush the quarterback, which is very rare for this defense.
Well, they got to find a way to get to the quarterback, and I don't know, what do? Do you bring in different players? Do you use some different subs? Hey, I think they should start blitzing, find a way to hit that QB.
First down coming up. Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Takes off with it. And that gains 1.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Ready to make the stop, and he's in for the touchdown.
Well, this quarterback is not afraid to score on the goal line, that's for sure. Not afraid about taking a hit from one of those big, mean defensive players. He runs a quarterback sneak and gets a touchdown.
Here's the handoff. Put an additional 2 points on the board as they convert. They're lining up for the onside kick. They want to get the ball back. The onside kick is turned away, and the receiving team has it. The Colts ready to take over the football. Nickel formation for the defense here. The Colts will take the snap from the 45. Eyeing that left side. Catch made.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Let's go.
The Colts snap it at the 36. Has his target. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Finds his mark.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. The Titans lined up in the nickel.
Get ready.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Catch made. That picks up 11.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Let's go.
1st and goal from the 9. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They bring him to the turf.
Always a good idea to try to run the football when you get down in the red zone, because passing the football can be hard at times when you get close to the end zone. But the defense was ready, and they step up and make the stop for a little gain.
2nd and goal from the 6. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. 3rd and goal from the 4. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense. He's in the clear. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Anytime you're on the offensive side and you fumble and the defense picks it up and takes it for a long touchdown, wow, that is hard to overcome. So what a job by the defense. Very opportunistic. Take advantage of those situations when they come up.
The Colts are ready to return the kick. That's a timeout call. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. They want the football back as they line up now in an onside kick formation. And unable to pull off the onside kick, the hands team comes away with the football. The Colts are set for their next possession. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. From the gun. Has his target. He's tackled right at the 24.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
The defense comes out in the dime. Tight end in motion. They're going back up top. Reaches out and snatches it. That's a gain of 10.
The slant route is not used as much as it used to be in the NFL because defensive linemen read quarterbacks now better than ever, and they jump up to knock those passes down. But that time they didn't get it done. The slant route is caught and comes up a couple yards short of a first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. That leads us to 2nd down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Takes it from the gun. Trying to work that left side. Picks up 8 here. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. The defense gets the sack. A lot of yardage to make up here after that sack. It's 2nd down. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. On the money. That's a gain of 8. They hurry to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal at the 5. pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Well, quarterbacks know on third down they got to make a decision and get rid of that football because the defense, they are coming after you. That time just not good enough, and he throws an incompletion.
And the kick is good for 3. 3 points put on the board inside of 2 minutes to play, and this one still is all but over.
Yeah, it is. You still need 2 more scores inside of 2 minutes. Going to be tough. You almost need a miracle, but still a good, tough drive. You got the field goal. There's something positive to look at when you go back and review this game.
They come to the line, and it's first down. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. He'll keep it on the play fake. Gets a hand in that time to force the incompletion.
That is so tough to do when you think about it. We got world-class sprinters running down the field, and you're able to stay close to them and reach out with one hand and knock it down. Great play.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Play action. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. Third down following the incompletion. Keeps it on the play fake. And he takes off. Makes the reception. Picks up 8 here. You have to like what this team has done today passing the football. It's been their identity this season, and that continues here today.
Yeah, he's like, listen, this quarterback is a lot like a pitcher. Some days he'll beat you with the fastball. The next day it's the breaking ball, and that's what he can do too. He beats you with power or finesse. It doesn't matter. Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
The Titans from the 32. He's got the catch.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
Throws the pass. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. First down, offense readying for the snap. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Keeps it here. He'll throw it over the middle. Reaches out and grabs it. He's brought down.
This offense has been spectacular today, Jim. Here they are in the red zone again. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to score.
Play fake. Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here.
Let's go.
McGill trying to power his way. And they score again here to pad the lead.
Well, you got a lead. You drive down the field. You score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
The Titans kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. And the hands team does its job as the onside kick attempt is thwarted. First down here. Quarters formation here for the defense. From the gun. Caught for the first down. First down here after the completion. This will be the final snap. From the gun. He makes the catch, and that's a gain of maybe 5. One team's hopes have been dashed. The other gets to live for another week.